Hello, everyone.
Anything you
It's
say can and
your
will be used
friendly,
against you in a court of law.
friendly daily news reporter Clark Kent here. um, I'm coming to you in
This'll
this
never
video.
stick. You got
This is
nothing
going
on
to
me.
be another Clark Kent based video. I kind of figured out another area that I can depict for Clark Kent, and I do have another one in the works and planned.
You're wasting your
So this
time.
isn't going to be the
I'll
other
be
one.
out by
I'm going to
dinner.
make a part two
You have the right
as
to an
well
attorney.
of Iceberg Lounge because I kind of came up with a little idea on what I'm gonna do for Clark Kent
Last
to add more
chance.
of a
Let me
distinction to him,
go, or your
and I'm
family
gonna
will
kind of
regret
show
it.
it here, but I'm going to
You
explain it in this
understand these rights
intro.
as they have been read to you.
Basically, with Clark
When
Kent
will
and
you
how he
cops
is
wise up? We own
when he
this
comes to being
town.
Clark Kent, um, he tends to like
You have the
obviously
right to
him and
remain
Lois
silent.
Lane tend to like go and do like a whole
This'll
bunch of
never stick.
investigations
You
and
got
everything like
nothing
that.
on
They
me.
always get into trouble some way, shape, or form or somehow. You know how Superman always uses his heat vision and frost breath every here and there or
You have the right
distinctfully.
to
So it's
remain
just like
silent.
I'm going to kind of depict that into Clark Kent for my Clark Kent Chasing a Story
Last
playlist that I'm
chance.
actually
Let me
working on. So
go,
this is
or
the
your
intro to that
family
as
will
well. I
regret
do
it.
have a new playlist. It's gonna be a little mini series, or not even just a mini series, but it's just gonna be something that I'm gonna kind of
You're
do
wasting your time.
on
I'll
my
be out
channel
by
whenever I
dinner.
find stuff like this to add that Clark Kent side to my Superman too. And you know what I mean? It's kind of like how I explained it in the Iceberg Lounge video. So it's still in the
When will
works,
you
but
cops wise up?
Intergang
We
Penthouse is
own
something
this
that we're going
town.
to investigate today as
You
Clark
understand
Kent,
these rights as
and
they have been read to you.
obviously, I'm going to try to do the best I can to
You're
depict being
wasting your
Superman
time.
or more or
I'll
less
be
being
out by
Clark Kent.
dinner.
But, I got to use my heat vision and frost breath in between the times, depending on
Anything
how
you
the
say
mission is.
can
So
and
that's
will
another
be used
explanation
against you in a court of
that
law.
you'll kind of see
This'll
go
never
out
stick. You
throughout
got nothing on me.
what the case may be. But usually when it comes to Superman and him being Clark Kent around a whole bunch of bad guys, he usually tends to use his
You have the
powers when
right to an
nobody he
attorney.
knows is around anyway. So it's kind of like that's what I'm going to start depicting into being Clark Kent and going into stuff like this. So there will be an Iceberg Lounge Part 2 coming
When will
out
you cops
soon
wise up? We
after
own this
this Intergang
town.
Penthouse one. And then I'll probably do a Shady Nightclub one after the Part 2 of Iceberg Lounge. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you
Last
enjoy this
chance.
video.
Let me
And let's
go,
go.
or your family will
Chase the
regret
story.
it.
Yeah, and you better too if you don't want to end up as dinner.
You don't mess with Intergang!
Here's something trap. You never know with all these new heroes and villains running around.
Guarding this warehouse is a waste of time. No one is stupid enough to mess with Intergang.
Should you trap? You never know with all these new heroes and villains running around.
What are you doing with your cut of the dough?
Quit yapping.
Choke him. Choke him.
No one interferes with Intergang and lives! It is written! Get 'em, boys! I belong to the religion of crime. The world will drown in blood before a weakling unbeliever like you makes me talk. Wait! Just in case the prophecy isn't true, I'll tell you. Mannheim says the crime Bible promises infinite power once he kills the twice-named daughter of Cain. He's doing it tonight. That's all I know.
And that is that with Intergang Penthouse and Clark Kent chasing a story in Intergang Penthouse. But that's kind of the depiction on what I'm going to start thinking about or going for when it comes to doing videos for Clark Kent. So if you like that idea, or more or less if you like this idea compared to the first part of Iceberg Lounge, let me know in the comment section down below if you do like the idea of me like going around using frost breath, you know what I mean, and kind of just like blowing by the mission with the frost breath to get to information and get the intel, kind of like I'm Superman kind of thing, but obviously being disguised as Clark Kent, we all know this. But if you like that idea in a sense to where it's just like that's how you feel like it should be depicted more, I'm planning on doing it for Iceberg Lounge Part 2, so leave a comment section down below if you'd rather have me do it like I did in Iceberg Lounge Part 1. And if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you go watch it so you can depict the difference of the two videos, where it's like you have that one and then you have this way of doing it. So, yeah, if you like this way, leave a comment down below, or if you like the other way from Iceberg Lounge Part 1, leave a comment down below and just let me know how you feel like I should do it. And we'll go from there on any other ones I can find. Right now, I do have two more in the works to go right ahead and just throw that out there. I do have one planned for the part 2 of Iceberg Lounge, planning it on doing the way I did just now for this video. And then I have Shady Nightclub, and I'm planning on kind of doing the same thing that I did for this video in that one as well. So I feel like this one could be like a settling thing, but if you do like the first part of Iceberg Lounge first, just let me know in the comment section down below. And always just remember to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, just remember, you already know what we're going for. We work as a team, and we're fighting for truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. We can never do it alone. We got to work as a team, and I'm always going to be by your side regardless. So I love you all. Peace, and have a good one.